probably one of the most influential ears, voices, minds in the music industry today. He's responsible for some of the biggest records. Most of Jay-Z stuff comes out through Young Guru. Most of Kanye, most of what you hear on the radio, I like to call him the sound of New York. He doesn't like to take that on, but I like, this is the sound of New York musically. But not only is he a powerful force in the music industry, like he decided to stay home in Newark so his people could benefit off of his value. So his children knows what it is to grow up around their own people. And that right there in and of itself is something very, very powerful and to be commended. But he's a brilliant mind, and he's showing me how to maneuver through the beast. Young Guru.
For me, the corporate system doesn't owe me anything. I'm very aware and I understand exactly the situation when I walk into it. I don't have love for that corporation don't have love for me. This is a business arrangement. And I think too many times when we're dealing with our art, we put our love into it and expect that person is going to love you back. That person is never going to love you. If we take, for instance, the letter that Nas wrote today, some people may not know. What he said was to L.A. Reid, Steve Bartles, people that I know well. He basically said, why are you not putting out my album? Stop trying to be an artist. Stop trying to tell me what to do. Okay? The problem is that they told Nas that album won't count against him owing Def Jam albums. When you sign with a label, you don't sign for one album. You sign for 7 albums, right? So the album that he wanted to put out, which is called Lost Tapes, wouldn't count against those 7 albums. So he don't want to put it out. Basically, they're pimping you even further. Okay? Just to give you some background and some information, one thing that the brother said that I do disagree with is, he said that the contracts are still the same from 50 years ago, and they're not. They've gotten worse. They have. What we're dealing with now is the emergence of independence, right? And the emergence of the internet. So people are finally waking up to these things that I've been saying for, I say about 20 years, that you don't need a record label at all whatsoever. I work with them. I know I don't need it. So they're finally starting to see all these artists who are reaping the benefit off of putting their music out independently. So what did these labels do? They furthered the situation and said, okay,